Holy cow. Is this like 2 videos in a week for me? Crazy. Alright, so this is now after, should be after you've watched my cinema rig. I am doing a commercial. This is my kind of my first like professional video that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be one of those freebies type thing, but I'm doing a commercial for a local business that does dog walking and some other services and stuff like that. There's going to be lots of footage for this. One of the footage pieces was using my A6100 in the cinema rig, but now I'm going to film a little bit of one of their services that they do, and it's called Pack Walk. And basically it's just a bunch of their walkers kind of get together and they do a walk with a whole bunch of the dogs. Just, you know, socialization, reactivity training type things. But anyways, I'm going to film them doing that because I've done their pack plays and a little bit of their obedience training sessions. So what I am going to do for this one is I'm not going to use my A6100. I'm just going to use my Sony A7. And instead of telling you, why don't I show you? Because I'm actually heading out there to meet them very, very shortly. So let's go outside and I'll show you what I'm working with. Okay, so the stuff that I'm bringing for the commercial shoot, the DJI Mini and Sony A7 with, and I picked this up to use, a DJI Ronin SC. Now I had balanced it before, but stupid me, I went to go take my camera off and I didn't have one of the bolts tied down. So I completely lost where it was balanced. So now I gotta do it over again, if I remember how to do all this. Okay, so definitely front heavy, so I have to move it back this way. Pretty good right there. So now we tighten that. So now we know where it is. Ooh, a little too back heavy. So this is the fiddly bit with. Perfect. Okay. Now do this one. Oh wow, that is way off. So now we gotta go this way. This is like the most frustrating thing in the world. I think if I do end up keeping one of these, there we go. I think that should be good. One of the things I will do is get one of those silver markers. I think pretty much just like put everything, like mark it with the camera body and the lens for whichever one I need here. Okay, so we are going to turn the camera on, that on, and there we go. We are set to go. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of filming and we'll be back. So this is kind of a rookie move on my part. I didn't bring a backpack, and now I have to try to figure out how I'm going to carry this honkin' big thing and fly my drone at the same time. Thankfully, I just have the DJI Mini, so it won't be that hard. I think my intention is just going to be that I'm going to do a quick flight kind of once all the dog walkers get started walking, and then do some kind of filming in front of them and then behind them. Just got here a little early, which is nice because then I can just set up my drone ahead of time And since I haven't really done much else with the gimbal, I have a little time to figure that out. Hindsight, I think I probably should have brought my A6100, or at least a different lens, because autofocus on this 50mm, just the standard full frame 50mm 1.8, is it's not good. It's so slow. It's really slow. Let's kind of work with either manual focus or just try to maybe increase the aperture to like f8 or f16, and then just kind of hope for the best. Put it on like infinite focus or something. I don't know. But it's not the most ideal situation, but it'll have to work. Get the GPS all set up for the drone, and then kind of go from there. My luck ran out. So for the most part, the shoot went well. I'm pretty sure I got some decent footage from the walking camera part. But my drone, I think now, is officially dead. I didn't get lucky this time. Hopefully, what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay, provided that it's saved. I was able to recover. I'm going to overlay the drone footage. So I was getting some overhead shots of the people walking all the dogs, and I was getting some sort of like 3/4, behind, so it was like up high, they were in front, and that was all good and well. And then I kind of came around to in front of them, then I got some direct top-down angles, and then I kind of swung around to the front. So now I was doing like the 3/4 view, but this time, if they're walking this way, I was this way flying backwards. I thought I was up high enough, and then I saw some tree branches come into the frame, and I tried to go forward fast enough, but it just, I think the blades sucked the drone into the tree, and it went down hard. It was spinning and spinning, and it was hitting every branch on the way down, and it pretty much landed right close to the people who I was filming. They heard it fall through the tree, so they were looking up and watching it fall. Yeah, it disconnected, so I just assumed that the battery fell out. But when I got there, like, some of the pieces were off. I lost the ND filter. The one side of the gimbal was off, and I couldn't press the power button, so I'm pretty sure it's dead. Like, it's done. So, I mean, I got good use out of the drone. That is one of the bad things about this particular one, the original DJI Mini, is that it did not, or does not, have any obstacle avoidance sensors on it, just on the bottom. So that really wasn't gonna help me much. I'm gonna, again, hopefully that, I was able to recover the footage up until the crash. It didn't corrupt the file, so we'll see. Damn it. Hopefully I got enough that I can use it. If not, hopefully I'll have at least the 720p feed from the camera. Fingers crossed that I can use the actual footage. But yeah. guess we go home and offload the footage and see if I can put together a commercial. I'm just going over the footage, the flight there, and the initial crash did corrupt the file. However, and I made this note in the Discord server, if you ever crash a drone or your GoPro, whatever, crashes and you have a corrupt file, download the utility Untrunk. It's a free utility, and you basically just take the corrupt file and compare it with another file that is good from the same device, and we'll fix it right up. Obviously up until the point where it crashes, which is what mine did. So I was really lucky I was able to recover the drone. I'm gonna leave that here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Ciao.